All right, last minute. Getting the very last stuff packed away and ready to roll. Trying to hurry because I just got home, just getting turned around here from work. It's about 4:30 now. Bailey's got an appointment at 5, so I'm trying to see her. Then we're gonna hit the road from Trevor's house. So it's getting the last few things put together here. Gonna pack this up, throw it in the truck, and I'd say within another hour and a half we'll be on the road to Wyoming.
Hear the cops tapping on the door. Antelope hunting.
We are in Lincoln, Nebraska at Party America. This is our hotel tonight. So we're 10 hours from KC. I'm gonna take a little nightcap here so I can pass out in the truck. And then tomorrow we're gonna roll about 5, 6, 7 in the afternoon.
Whatever time it is.
5:20. Still got, it's probably gonna get light in an hour. Well, it's Saturday morning. We landed near our hunting spot last night, Friday night, and met with a guy named Tony, and I'm sorry Tony, can't pronounce your last name, but I think it's Makovich or Malakovich. A good friend of Trevor's that he's met out here, 71 years young, but he's got some things back home he's got to take care of, so he's getting out of here, loaned us a ground blind, and so we're going out today to scout all different areas and see what's going on. If we can find some goats, find some good water, and make a plan for the rest of the week. Only one issue is it's raining right now, but I don't know how much water that's gonna build out there. So either way, that's the plan for all of today. I'm gonna try to keep the bows in the truck. Scouted yesterday, just trying to find good water and see what goats were doing. And we found a couple of good pockets of bugs. Not a ton of good public land out here in this particular unit, but we've got a pretty solid plan. But we've got rain, cool weather, and a lot of water. So getting them narrowed down may take a while, but I'm in a blind right now that we saw 11 bucks together yesterday evening down in this little bowl. Day 2 here in the blind. Saw a bunch of good bucks and a bunch of does in here yesterday afternoon. So I'm in here right at daylight. And I just kind of want to see what the natural movement through this area is like, because water's not a super hot draw right now, just based on the amount of rain that's come in the last couple days, and it's pretty cool. It's 40 some degrees right now. But so I almost consider today an entire day scouting mission where I'm just going to sit here, see what the natural flow movement looks like. And, you know, maybe something will come by in bow range as well. I do have water in front of me, so they still need it. It's just not as often, so just going to check everything out. One problem though. The binoculars and rangefinder are in the truck with Trevor, so it's a little tricky. Okay, there he goes. These are important. This is important. And I left those in the hotel, so he was nice enough to bring those to me. I also got a ground blind from him because on the way out tonight, there's my coffee. Sorry, coffee's about to boil over. But on the way out tonight, I'm going to go ahead and set up another blind and go from there. Slow down movement at all, but I just feel like water is not their largest priority right now when it's falling out of the sky. So I'm just gonna sit tight and sit till dark, and we'll go from there. Spent all day in the blind yesterday, and weather was kind of crappy, rain and cool, and here we are again with some cool weather. And so we're just spotting and stalking today. Found quite a few goats. Not a ton on public, but where there is public, we seem to be finding a couple. So I just messed up a stalk on a couple of really nice bucks that we're a long ways off, long shot to get there, but figured we'd give her a go. Got within about 70 yards and got picked off, and so they got out of there. But these things are tough to sneak up on. You can see them from a couple hundred yards, no problem, but closing at the bow range is tough. So we're gonna spend the rest of today doing that, and then blind sit all day tomorrow. Hopefully we'll get one down today though. So right after filming this interview, me and Trevor went up to a whole nother area of our unit that we hadn't quite checked out yet, and found just some really nasty terrain. Not a lot of goats there at all, but just checking the place out, looking for, at this point we don't know, you know, the weather's kind of weird. If we find one that we can stalk, great. If not, we're going to learn some things about our unit. So we're just checking this area out, and we come across a water tank, pull down this old 2-track to check that out. And sure enough, when we're sitting there looking at this water hole, Trevor spies a really good buck. They did. Well, me and Trevor are going to get a goat. I've been trying all week to kill one on film and film everything leading up to it. But today, with the weather that we've had and the weather that continued today, it was 69 degrees. We decided to spot and stalk and wander around a little bit. And we found a few goats and busted a few stalks. And kind of tail end of our day, we're looking at maybe going to town and getting some food. We found this goat, actually Trevor found this goat, laid out on a little bench between two big drainage ditches, a long way from the road. I'm not sure exactly how far. Well over a half mile.
It's a mile.
Yeah, probably a mile. And figured why not give her a go. And so he was nice enough to let me go chase it down. And so wandered down there. Kind of had to keep track of some drainage ditches and an old abandoned truck up on a hillside to see where this buck was, and was able to get right up to him. About 90 yards, he decided to get up and feed. And as he does that, I notice he's kind of easing into a little ditch that's going to lead into the bottom of this pond. So I creep back over the hill I just came, ran down to where that ditch ran up to the pond, and as luck would have it, I peek around there. He's coming right in. He's quartering away at 25 yards. I draw back, creep up over where my arrow's not gonna hit this bank in front of me. And as soon as I clear that, I look at him, still nothing. He doesn't know I'm there. 25 yards, put it right behind the shoulder. Bow goes off. He runs another 40, 50 yards and he's down. Pretty good mass right there.
Yeah, that ain't bad.
And I shot him right here in this corner. So I came around there, shot him right there, and he laid on the back.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Pretty good. Wide and big cutters. Tall. Tried to be a little bit of a flyer.
Ivory tips.
Yep.
That'll do.
Yep, and that's where the exit hole was. He was quartering away really steep, and so if you look at the entry, it's probably right behind the shoulder. Yep. I just put it right in there and blew through his chest and put a hole in the cake for Donovan. Hopefully it's all right. All right. We got some really good pictures of him. Then we quartered him up. We caped him out and were able to pack him out together that night. Put him on ice, took him to the hotel. Next morning, I got him to the meat locker. And then it was time for Trevor to get in a blind for the next 3 days and see what kind of luck he could have. Got Trevor to his blind this morning and went ahead and did some mule deer shed hunting actually after that, and was pretty lucky. Found 8 antlers. Just happened to come across an area that they must spend a lot of time late winter, early spring, because I was finding one every couple hundred yards, it felt like. Well, just last minute packing up. Just went and picked up my antelope here, and I'm gonna go pick up Trevor. And I think he's about ready to be done for the day, so I'm gonna go get him. We're gonna come back, get a bite to eat, hit the road. It's been a great trip. We learned a lot about a new area. I got to kill a really good goat. Luck or not, just fell into a good way that let me stalk this thing. So great trip, and it's all coming to an end. So gotta hit the road. Finally, just got home. It's Saturday the 25th. Just got home from Wyoming and just unloading now. Been a great trip. And of course, the most important thing is I got a good goat right here. All in all, just a really great trip. Too bad Trevor couldn't get one, but we had some good opportunities to learn and figure some things out for the future, and had a blast doing it. Decided to get a goat down, and that'll get us kicked off and headed into fall. And before you know it, we'll be hunting deer. Can't wait.